started. It's a bit of a strange story how Yolanda's started off. It was always I loved being in the kitchen, baking mostly as a hobby. So most of my career was in hotels. So I studied hospitality in Switzerland. After I stayed in Switzerland for another 10 years. Then I went to Spain, I went to America. So I traveled the world in hospitality. Career was in spa and wellness. So nothing to do with chocolate. I was brought up in a family where there was a lot of sweets. My mom loved to make, that's how I think I got the baking part from. She loved to make different cakes, food as well, but she was more a sweet tooth. It was from a young age that I was in this kitchen and traditional ceremonial dinners and parties that my mom also used to host. So when I started to think about having a business and doing something of my own, it was also a lot coming from friends and my circle of people who were saying, Egli, you need to do something, you're so good at this. And I would do parties at home and I would do this whole thing, buffet and all really good things that everybody loved. And so I said, okay, I have to do something.
So there's the decision of, do you take your hobby and make it your everyday life? And, does that continue to be your passion?
I started off by thinking of different ideas, but I wanted it to be something which was easy. When we worked on the branding and we were working on what to do and how to do it, the big question was like, what are we going to call this place? And the name of the brand we decided was going to be my mother's name.
Yolanda.
Yes, Yolanda. And my daughter now. But yeah, that initially was my mother's name, just because it really connected us as a family, as well as me and my sister. And as a family, it was really strong name that even today I feel so proud that my mom is part of this business, even just by her name. We got a good base to build this. And then we started off in 2019 with our online shop and a lab. So we were making chocolates and selling from there online, only in Cyprus. People were thinking she's crazy. She's going to sell chocolate in a country that's 40 degrees, heat, send them out. How are they going to be sending this out? And it's true, it was a challenge at the beginning. I questioned myself. I said, this is not going to work. I mean, no way.